Shri Radha Govinda and Srila Prabhupada welcomes you all for our level 2 Bhagavad Gita ICT's course. These courses are offered by ISKCON Mangaluru under the directions of His Grace Ramanishta Prabhu, and these courses are based on the teachings of His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. He is a founder Acharya of ISKCON, International Society for Krishna Consciousness. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Gnananjanashalakhaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Presthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swamini Namini Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvisheshaya Shunyavadi Ashatyadeshatharini Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadara Shivasadi Gaura Bhaktavinda. Hare Krishna, everyone.
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare Rama,
Hare
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 Rama,
Rama,
Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Bol. Thank you. So today we'll continue with our ninth chapter. So we stopped yesterday with this that Krishna is telling if one offers me with devotion flower, fruit, the water, leaf, then Krishna will accept it, right? So these are all we saw different personalities who served Krishna in that way. So now today we are going to see what is prasadam. We know prasadam very well. So our Srila Prabhupada, the founder Acharya of ISKCON, he says Krishna does not accept anything from hands of a non-devotee. Why should he accept? He says. He says that Krishna is not hungry, isn't it? He does not require any food. He accepts only the devotion. That's all. That is the point. One has to become a devotee. So Krishna will accept whatever we give. So Krishna uses in that shloka two times bhaktya. Patram pushpam phalam toyam yome bhaktya prayachadi tada aham bhakti upahritam. Right? He says two times bhakti. So if one is a devotee and if they are offered to Krishna, then Krishna will accept it. So why should we eat prasadam? So one thing is now normal people are also eating food. We are also eating food, but we are offering it to Krishna and eating. So how is it different? How can we? How do we understand that it's different, right? So the main thing is because we are offering it to Krishna, it's becoming a sacrifice, right? Tanya, what is karma yoga? You remember?
work done as a sacrifice to God.
Yes, very good. Work done as a sacrifice to Vishnu, our God. So if we give anything in the sacrifice, and that should be with love, right? We should be a devotee. We should offer it to Krishna with our full heart. We should feel really we feel like we should feel like we should offer it to Krishna, right? And then then when we offer it to Krishna, that's bhoga that we are offering to Krishna because Krishna is the enjoyer. Bhogi means the one who enjoys. Bhoga means the one which is enjoyed, right? So Krishna is the enjoyer. So he'll enjoy the food and we'll take the remnants and when we eat it. So the prasadam that we are eating that's coming to our plate, it's actually the remnants of what Krishna ate. And this remnants actually we should honor it. We should not we don't say that we accept prasadam actually. We honor prasadam because we are getting an opportunity to taste the remnants of Supreme Personality of Godhead, isn't it? It's such a big thing. Eating prasadam is also so much glorified in our scriptures. It's actually one of the potent activities also. Okay. Mahaprasade Govinde. So if Mahaprasadam Govinda, Mahaprasade Govinde, Nama, name, Nama, Brahmana, Brahmanas, Vaishnava, Vaishnavas, Mahaprasade Govinde, Nama, Brahma, Vaishnava, Swalpa Punya Vratam Rajan. If someone is having little pious credit, in the sense little credit, spiritual credit, then it's not possible for him to get strong faith on these things. He won't be very faithful about, oh, what is this prasadam? Same thing. They're just keeping in front of the Lord and getting. What is this? If a person is thinking like this, then he's having less spiritual credit. He's not having high spiritual credit. If a person who is having high spiritual credit, then he will honor prasadam very much. Who else? Mahaprasade, Govinde, Govinda, Nama, Krishna's name, that is holy name, Hare Krishna, and then Brahmanas and the Vaishnavas. We should not see God only in the deities, right? That's the Kanishta Adhikari level. Madhyam Adhikari, he sees in every devotee also there is Paramatma, and who is guiding that devotee. So he respects the devotees. And there are many details in that. But so what happens by when we eat prasadam, our mind gets purified subtly. This is very subtle science, actually, right? Krishna consciousness. That's why our movement is Krishna consciousness. It's not about Krishna also. It's about Krishna consciousness. It's all about externally we may be the same person, but how much internally we are changing is what matters in Krishna consciousness. We can, according to our karma, in which family we should be born, which type of body we should have, which color, each thing, everything is already predetermined with even before our birth, right? But what can we change in this life is our consciousness, and that consciousness will decide our next life, how we are going to be, whether a human being or animal or whatever it may be. Okay. So by eating prasadam, what happens? We'll advance in our spiritual life also. We'll advance in bhakti because we're eating the remnants of Krishna, and it develops the finer tissues in the brain that helps us to understand Shastra properly. So called material things, it's easy to understand than to understand Shastra. It's very difficult to understand Shastra actually. Whatever we are learning, it's ABCD. There is a lot to know, to study. Whole life is meant for studying. This human life is meant for studying. Tapasya, austerity, right? Who is this personality here? Everyone knows, right? Soham, who is this personality here? Is Soham there? Tanya, you want to tell who is this personality?
Um, Srila Prabhupada.
Yes, 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 very good. So Prabhupada, initial days when he came to New York, uh, in the 26th Second Avenue, the small matchless gift shop at the storefront. Prabhupada, I mean, before even getting to that point, also, there were many hippies around, and Prabhupada used to, I remember Prabhupada telling many times that he used to cook for 50 or 60 devotees every afternoon, and he used to keep this big jar of it's huge jar of gulab jams for whoever comes to see him or some visitors. He used to keep full jar of gulab jams, and he used to keep in front. So whenever people come and go, they used to get a gulab jam, and and he used to prepare so many chapatis. He used to always tell, take more, take more, take more. And so many devotees say that they became devotees because of prasadam. That was because it's made by pure devotee. His consciousness is so pure. So the person who is cooking, the chef's consciousness, or the person who is cooking, their consciousness will be there on the food. So we should be very careful from where we are eating also. So that's it, not very recommended to eat somewhere outside. It's always good to eat at home, cook by ourselves or our parents. So that's very good actually. Yat karoshi yadasnashi yajjugosi dadasi yat tapasyasi kaunteya tatkurvasya madarpanam. So if one is not able to do that, right? If one is not able to offer to Krishna, not able to, he's not in a position to offer to Krishna some basic things. So Krishna is giving second option. Then everything, whatever you do it as an offering to me. So whatever you do, whatever you eat, whatever you offer or give away, whatever austerities you perform, do the following as an offering to Krishna. That is Nishkam Karma Yoga. So this is before that was bhakti because he was doing with devotion. But this person, whatever he do, Om Tat Sat. Okay, I'm offering it to Krishna. He's doing with a detachment mode because he don't want any attachment. So initially, in our conditioned state, we won't get so much love for Krishna. Whatever we like, we will cook and we'll offer to Krishna, isn't it? Anyone know what are some special things that Krishna likes? What is Krishna's favorite fruit? I know that. I just know that. So I'm just curious. Does anyone know? Can anyone guess what could be Krishna's favorite fruit?
Fruit or
Fruit?
food?
Food. Okay. You know food? You know food, Bihan?
Butter.
Butter. Right. I got to know the fruit also. I heard it. Krishna likes sapota essence. You know sapota? Chiku? There's an Italian song. You know sapota fruit?
Yes, Mataji.
You know sapota fruit, Soham? How it looks?
What fruit?
Sapota. I don't know what you guys call. Sapodilla.
Describe it.
Let me pull up a picture. I'm just trying to pull up a picture. Maybe you might have seen it. I heard it somewhere, but see, does anyone know this?
No.
Oh, really? Oh, we eat this a lot. I don't know, maybe North India you might have not there, but it's quite common in our place. Very, very common fruit. No, not at all. Oh,
No, bro.
I see. Okay. So this is called sapota. So it's actually very sweet, super sweet. It looks like this, like balls. And if you open it, it looks like that. Okay. It's a quite common fruit in South India. Okay. So next, Krishna is giving the whole idea of how one can become Krishna's devotee, right? Being completely absorbed in me, surely you'll come to me. So actually, no verse in Bhagavad Gita Krishna repeated twice. Only this verse. Again, Krishna repeats it in 18th chapter. This is the most important verse. Essence of the essence. If you forget everything in Bhagavad Gita and remember only this, it should still be fine. We can still work out. Okay? I highly recommend to remember this verse also and meaning also, not just the words. You should know the meaning also. Okay? Madmana bhava mad bhakto madhyaji mam namaskuru mame vaishyasi yuktvaivam atmanam mad parayanaha. Ujjit, you want to chant the shloka?
Okay. Manmanabhav madbhakto madhyajimam namaskuru mame veshasi yuktevam atmana matparayina.
Yes, Vihan, you want to go ahead?
Manmanaba madbhakto madhya jimaman namaskuru mam eveshasi yukveram atma namatpayayana.
Tanya? Chant the shloka only. Or Soham.
Yes, Mataji.
Can you chant the shloka, please?
Mamana bhava madbhakto madhyajima namaskuru mam evayasi yukto vam adamamat payana.
Yes, Tanya. Go ahead. Same shloka. Just chant the shloka. It's a very important shloka. Okay. I highly request you all to remember it. Just go ahead.
Manmana bhava madbhakto madhyajimam namaskuru mam evayasi yukto vam atmana patparayana.
Yes. Maybe you all know this shloka already. Am I am I just pushing? You all know this shloka already? It seems you all know it. Yes. Hari bol. Okay. So manmana bhava madbhakto. First manmana. Prabhupada says this manmana. Always think of Krishna. Now even though now we are here, there is something in the background, isn't it? Something will be going in the background. Maybe exam, maybe assignment, maybe an email. Something is there in the background. This background should go to Krishna. Okay? Like un- unintentionally, involuntarily, the mind should go to Krishna. If how can that go to Krishna? अनासक्तस्य विषयान् यथार्हम् उपयुञ्जतः निर्बन्धः कृष्णसम्बन्धे युक्तवैराग्यमुच्यते. When when we when we engage our senses, when we try to connect anything and everything with Krishna, then that actually happens, right? Krishna nirbandha Krishna sambandhe. All the other things we should stop doing. In the sense, our consciousness has to be changed. Whatever we are doing, should try to connect it with Krishna. By doing that, what happens? Our senses will become purified. Uh, the senses get spiritualized. The senses get the bhakti tattvam, bhaktitvam. Yeah. So then what happens? Automatically, our mind will be drawn towards Krishna. We don't want to think about Krishna, but we'll be thinking about Krishna. Who wants to be like that? We all want to be like that. Yes. Yeah. So it just for Krishna recommends first thing is abhyasa, practice, and vairagya, and to renunciate. Abhyasa and vairagya also are the byproducts, actually. First thing is we'll become happy, isn't it? Aren't we very happy in Krishna consciousness? What do you say, Vihan?
Yeah.
You should tell it more happily. Yes, right?
Yeah.
Yes. So true. It feels really nice to be in Krishna consciousness. So and that's also actually bhakti means yeah, whatever is like we saw no what is Sharanagati. Krishna can do anything with me. Whatever Krishna wants to do, he can do with me. I'm his servant. He has all right to do whatever he can do. So that's actually the real mood. All these things are byproducts. They will come. But our goal is bhakti. Bhakti gives bhakti only. Why we are doing bhakti? To do more bhakti. Prabhupada says, right? Why we are chanting Hare Krishna? To chant more Hare Krishna. That's our goal. We don't have any other goal. Our goal and our way both are same. It's quite Krishna made it so simple for us, right? And become my devotee. All engage your mind always thinking of me and become my devotee. How can we always think of Krishna? By becoming a devotee of Krishna and offer obeisances unto me and then worship me. So by this, you'll become completely absorbed in me and you'll surely come to me. That's Krishna's promise. So the summary, why is this chapter called the most the most confidential knowledge? Why did Lord Krishna impart this knowledge to Arjuna? What are the 9 processes of devotional service? So who will tell these answers? First we'll go for the easy one. What are the 9 processes of devotional service? Tanya, you know the shloka, right? Chant. What are the 9 processes of devotional service? Shravanam, Kirtanam, verse.
What?
Shravanam, Kirtanam, verse, you know? Soham.
Shravanam Kirtanam Vishnam Swaranam Padasevanam Archanam Vandanam Dasyam Sakhyam Atmani Vedanam.
Yes, yes. Very good. Then why did Lord Krishna impart this knowledge to Arjuna? What did you guys remember first? Shloka. Why was Krishna giving this knowledge to Arjuna? What was the qualification of Arjuna to get this knowledge? Udyat, you want to try?
Because he's never envious of Krishna.
Exactly, exactly. Very good. Very good. Why is this chapter called as the most confidential knowledge of Absolute? Why? I don't know whether I emphasize this much or not, so I'll tell this answer. So, first 6 chapters, right? First 6 chapters are giving the knowledge more or less about the soul and the Brahman feature, isn't it? The first 6 chapters were mostly talking about soul and have and the Brahman feature. And the next 7th and 8th chapters, they were having different types of mixed bhakti. Bhakti was mixed with karma, bhakti was mixed with gnana, bhakti was mixed with yoga in the 8th chapter. But this chapter, 9th and 10th chapters, are exclusively talking about the Kevala Bhakti, Shuddha Bhakti, Ananya Bhakti. So, the pure devotional service, which is not mixed with any tinge of gnana karma. Srila Rupa Goswami, one of our acharyas, he gives the definition of Shuddha Bhakti. That is Anyabhilashita Shunyam Jnana Karmadhanavritam Anukulyena Krishnanushilanam Bhaktiruttamam. First class devotional service develops. How can this first class devotional service develops when we are devoid of all material desires and no interest in gnana and karma. The gnana means knowledge acquired from monistic philosophy and karma means some fruitive activity. We are devoid of both of these things and we are serving Krishna favorably 24/7 as Krishna desires, right? Whatever Krishna desire, I'll do for Krishna satisfaction, right? So this is the most confidential knowledge. Because with this, what happens? Rajavidya, Rajaguhyam, Pavitram idam uttamam, Pratyakshavāgamam dharmam, Susukam kartam avyayam. We can perceive. When we are seeing, we'll be able to have some relationship with Krishna and can see Krishna directly. And in that light, we can see ourselves also, right? Too much, but it's why it is most confidential knowledge because this chapter is mainly dealing about pure devotional service. Okay. Oh. See, without any material desires, because he was never envious of Krishna. Who considers Krishna as an ordinary being? Who will try this? Krishna compared to people, right? Yes, Tanya?
Arjuna.
Sorry?
Arjuna.
No! Arjuna is not considering Krishna as an ordinary person. If Arjuna would be considering Krishna as an ordinary person, why will he hear Bhagavad Gita from Krishna? Isn't it? Some other, there is no particular person. It's actually the mentality that Krishna describes. You want to try again? You want to guess something else?
No.
Okay. We haven't do this. You guys want to guess something?
What?
Who considers Krishna as an ordinary human being?
Muda fools.
Yes, right. The foolish people, Muda. Why should we eat prasadam? Who will tell? What was the first benefit that we get by eating prasadam? Tanya and Soham, you want to try? Some guess.
Blessings.
Blessings, right. What else? About some physical, physical well-being? Yeah. Udyat and Nihan, you want to add something?
For why should we eat prasadam?
Yes.
It purifies you.
Purifies, right? Purifies the mind. Okay. What else? One more
Uh,
thing was there.
the better tissues in the brain.
Right. The finer tissues. Purifies the mind. And we advance in bhakti, that's blessings, as Tanya was telling, and to develop the finer tissues in the brain. Very good. Four things that can be offered to Krishna: the leaf, flower, fruit, and water. And they should be offered with love. Hari Bol. So we can chant Namameshwaram, and then we can go for, we can just start glimpse of the 10th chapter. नमामीश्वरं सच्चिदानन्दरूपं लसत्कुन्दलं गोकुले व्राजमनम्. Tanya?
Namamishwaram Sachitanandarupam Lasatkundalam Gokule Brajamanam.
यशोदाभियोनो कालाधवमानम् परामृष्टमत्यन्ताधोधृत्य गोप्या. सोऽहम्
Yashodhabiyu Lokladhamanam Parishramatyanto Drutago.
रुदन्तं मुहुर्नेत्रायुग्मं मृजन्तम् कराम्भोजयुग्मेन शान्तकनेत्रम्. उद्यत्
Rudantam muhurnetra yugmam rijantam karamboja yugme na sa kankanetram.
मुहुश्वासकम्पात्रिरेखाङ्ककन्ता स्थितग्रैवं दामोदरं भक्तिभद्रम्.
Muhusashikampa Bitirakanka Sita Gevadamodaram Bhaktivadam.
इति दृष्ट्वलीलाभिरानन्दकुन्दे स्वघोषं निमज्जन्तम् आख्यापयन्तम्.
Idriksvarvalile Anandakunde Swagosham Nimanjantam Akyapayantam.
तदीशिताग्नेषु भक्तिर्जितत्वम् पुनः प्रेमतस्तां शतावृति वन्दे.
Padyestanesu Bhakte Yutam Puna Premtastam Satravan.
वरं देवमोक्षं न मोक्षावधिं वा न चान्यं वृणेऽहं परेषदपीह.
Varam deva moksham na moksham vadim va nachanyam verneham padeshad apiha.
इदं देवपूर्णाता गोपालबालम् सदा मे मनस्या वीरास्तं किमन्ये.
idam te upanayat gopalabalam sada me manasya avidastanti kalmanya.
इदं ते मुखाम्बोजम् अत्यन्तनीलैः वृतं कुन्तलैः स्निग्धारक्तैश्च गोप्या
ते मुखं भोजम् अत्यन्तनीलैर्व्रतं कुण्डलैस्निग्धरक्तश्च गोप्या
मुहुश्चुम्बितं बिम्बारत्नदरं मे मनस्या विरास्तम् आलां लक्षलाभे
लीनस्कुपितं बिम्बरदधरं मे मनस्या अवस्त्रम् अलं लक्ष्यैलभे
नमो देव दामोदरनन्त विष्णु प्रसीद प्रभो दुःखजलाधिमग्नम्
Namo Deva Damodar Ananta Vishnu Prasida Prabodhaka Jala Bhimagnyam.
कृपादृष्टिवृष्ट्यादिदिनं पतानु गृहाणीश मामाच्नमि दक्षिदृश्य
Prepadisti vistanti dinan patanu griham mam adyam adya ekashajistya.
कुबेरात्मजौ भक्तामृत्यैव यत्त्वात् त्वया मोचितौ भक्तिभाजकृतौ च
प्रेत्वमानच्छौ पथामूर्ध्वैर्यद्वत् त्रया मोक्षतौ भक्तिभजौ कर्तौ च
तथा प्रेम भक्तिं स्वकाम्य प्रयच्छ न मोक्षे ग्रहो मेऽस्ति दामोदरेऽहम्
तत्ता प्रेम भक्तिं स्वाकामे प्रयच्छ न मोक्षग्राहो मेस्ति दामोदर
नमस्तेऽस्तु दाम्ने स्फुरदीप्तिदाम्ने त्वदीयोदरायाथ विश्वस्य धाम्ने
Namaste Studamne Sturadipti Damne Tvayodurad Vrittya Vishvasya Damne.
नमो राधिकायै त्वदीयप्रियायै नमो नन्दलीलाय देवाय तुभ्यम्
Namo radhikaya gadiyai priyaya namo nantalilaye devaya tobhyam.
हरे कृष्णा हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम हरे राम 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 हरे हरे Yes, Tanya. Translations.
To the Supreme Lord, whose form is the embodiment of eternal existence, knowledge, and bliss, whose shark-shaped earrings are swinging to and fro, who is beautifully shining in the divine realm of Goluka, who I, due to the offense of breaking the pot of yogurt that his mother was churning into butter, and then stealing the butter that was kept hanging from a swing, is quickly running from the wooden grinding motor in fear of Mother Yashoda, but who has been caught from behind by her who ran after him with greater speed. To that Supreme Lord Sri Damodara I offer my humble obeisances.
Hari Bol. Yes, Soham.
Seeing the whipping stick in his mother's hand, he's crying and rubbing his eyes again and again with his two lowest hands. His eyes are filled with fear, and the necklace of pearls around his neck, which is marked with three lines like a conch shell, is shaking because of his quick breathing due to crying. To this Supreme Lord Sri Damodar, whose belly is bound not with rose but his mother's pure love, I offer my humble obeisance.
Yes, Udaya.
By such childhood pastimes as this, he is drowning the inhabitants of Gokula in pools of ecstasy and is revealing to those devotees who are absorbed in knowledge of his supreme majesty and opulence that he is only conquered by devotees whose pure love is imbued with intimacy and is free from all conceptions of awe and reverence. With great love, I again offer my obeisances to Lord Damodara hundreds and hundreds of times.
O Lord, you are able to give all benefactions. I do not pray for you for the boon of impersonal liberation, nor the highest liberation of eternal life in Vaikuntha, nor any other boon which may be obtained by executing the 9 processes of bhakti. O Lord, I simply wish that this form of yours of Bal Gopala and Vrindavan may ever be manifest in my heart, for what is the use to me of any other boon besides this?
Your lotus face, which is encircled by looks of soft black hair tingled with red, is kissed again and again by Mother Yashoda, and your lips are reddish like the bimba fruit. May this beautiful version of your lotus face be ever manifest in my heart. Thousands and thousands of other benedictions are no use of time. No use to me.
Yes.
6. O Supreme Godhead, I offer my obeisances unto you, all Damodara, all Ananta, all Vishnu, O Master, O my Lord, be pleased upon me by showering your glance of mercy upon me. Deliver this poor, arrogant fool who is immersed in an ocean of worldly sorrows and become visible to my.
Yes. It's about us. Yeah.
O Lord Damodara, just as the two sons of Kuvera, Manigriva, and Nalakuvera were delivered from the curse of Narada and made into great devotees by you in your form as a baby tied with rope to a wooden grinding motor. In the same way, please give me your own prema bhakti. I only long for this and have no desire for any kind of liberation.
O Lord Damodara, I first offer all my obeisances to the brilliantly elegant rope which binds your belly. Then I then offer my obeisances to your belly, which is the abode of the entire universe. I humbly bow down to the most beloved Srimati Radharani, and I offer all my obeisances to you, the Supreme Lord, who displays unlimited pastime.
Hari Pavan. So we'll quickly we'll just see some brief introduction, 10th chapter, and then. So, in the 10th chapter, we will be seeing about the Krishna's position as the origin of everything, and the Chadushloki. There are 4 shlokas that gives the whole essence of Bhagavad Gita, and that Chadushloki is there in 10th chapter. And then Arjuna accepts Krishna's position and requests to hear more of his opulences, and and then about Krishna's opulences. And then we'll see what's the main thing as how Krishna's position as an origin of everything. So more details are given. So anyone knowing Krishna as the unborn supreme Lord and the source of all sages and demigods is undiluted and free from sin. All qualities and attitudes free from illusion, self-control, infamy are created by Krishna. Even the progenitors of the universe are born from his mind. Those who think Krishna's those who know Krishna's glories engage in his service. So we are going to see all these things in verse 1 to 7, establishing Krishna's position as an origin of everything, right? श्रीभगवानुवाच न मे विदुसुरागणः प्रभावं न महर्षयः अहम् आदिर्हि देवानां महर्षां च सर्वशः. Neither the hosts of demigods nor the great sages know my origin or opulences, for in every respect I am the source of the sages and the demigods and the sages. So oh, we will end with this story. Oh, I let me see the picture. I was thinking it's Brahma Vimohan Leela, but I don't think it's Brahma Vimohan Leela also, isn't it? Everything is coming from Krishna. That picture is showing like that. Or we know, no, Brahma is coming from Krishna, isn't it? Brahma from the lotus flower, Brahma is coming, and the Brahma is the first created being. And from Brahma, every one of us are getting our subtle and the gross bodies. So the Jivatmas are also coming from Krishna, and Brahma is also one of the Jivatma, but he is getting his gross and subtle body also from Krishna. In one sense, Krishna is not touching, but he can still do it. Like some light, we have a lamp. We have a lamp in our in a room. Now we are doing Deepadan, right? The ghee lamp offering. We are offering ghee lamp every day to Damodar. So when we put the ghee lamp, is the light is actually touching us? No, isn't it? But still we can see everything around because of the light. It's similarly with Krishna. Krishna, without even touching, Krishna can create, maintain, and destroy. That's Krishna's position, right? So everyone are coming from Krishna. The first one who came was Brahma, and from Brahma, the Kumaras came, and then from Brahma, Narada Muni came, from Brahma, Shiva came, and there were many things. And from Brahma, all the Prajapatis came, Manus came. So everyone are coming from Brahma. And who is from where Brahma is coming? He's coming from Garbhodakshaya Vishnu, in one sense. And who is none other than Karnodakshaya Vishnu, Kshirodakshaya Vishnu. So Krishna is the source of everyone, right? And Krishna is but he looks like 16 years old boy, and that boy is doing everything. It's actually inconceivable, isn't it? So Krishna, he's Adir Hi Devanam. He's the source of all demigods. Right? Everyone is coming from Krishna. So from Brahma, all the other persons come. All are Krishna's. All are. It's actually now, the Devi Devatas, they're there in this material world, isn't it? How many material worlds are there? How many Brahmandas are there? So many Brahmandas. And each Brahmandas, there is a system. There is proper system to maintain each Brahmanda. Like how we have a government to take care of the state, to control, in one sense, to look after the affairs of the state. We have a government, right? So Krishna also creates this government to take care of all of us. All this is actually it need to be very properly understood. Maybe maybe most of us know it by this time. So many apps opened. Just a sec. And the next one is Buddhir Gnanama Sammohaha Chama Satyam Dhama Samaha Sukham Dukkham Bhavo Bhavo Bhayam Cha Bhayam Eva Cha Ahimsa Samatha Tushtis Tapodanam Yasho Yashaha Bhavanti Bhava Bhutanam Matta Eva Prutak Vidaha. Vihan, you want to read this translation?
Okay, Mataji. Intelligence, knowledge, freedom from doubt and delusion, forgiveness, truthfulness, control of the senses, control of the mind, happiness and distress, birth, death, fear, fearlessness, non-violence, equanimity, satisfaction, austerity, charity, fame, and infamy. All these various qualities of living beings are created by me alone.
Yes. So everything. So now all these things covers all most of the things that we are seeing in this material world, isn't it? Krishna covered almost everything in these two shlokas, and Krishna is telling all these are created by me. So who created this? By me alone means Krishna personally has created this, right? In one sense, all these things are dualities, right? Fear, fearlessness, happiness, distress, birth, death, all this fame, infamy, all these are they are dualities in this material world. And Krishna is telling he has created all these things. So if someone is intelligent, if someone is truthful, then we should know, we should be thankful to Krishna for giving us that quality, isn't it? If we are truthful, if we have this forgiving nature, if you are if you're fearless, right? If you're non-violent, if you're having equanimity, if you're satisfied with whatever little that we have, all these are very good qualities, and these are all given by Krishna. And we should be very thankful to Krishna. And people actually envy Krishna. Why I'm also great like Krishna? Why people are not worshipping me? This is Muda's mentality, foolish people's mentality, envious people's mentality. We should not have this mentality, but we should be very thankful to Krishna that He's giving something to us. We may not be 100% fearless. It's not possible. Actually, if we become 100% fearless, then we will go back home, back to Godhead. That's for sure. Vidya binivesha syat, ishadapetasya, viparyayo smritihi, dvitya biniveshaha. Because of the dualities, because we are entering into dualities, we are thinking we are this mind, body, and things, and our relationship. If something is happening to my parents, then that affects me, isn't it? Because there is some bond that's connecting. We cannot see it, but there is some bond that's holding us back in this material world, right? Hmm. महर्षः सप्तपूर्वे चात्वरो मानवस्तथा तद्भावमानसा जातां येषां लोक इमः प्रजाः. The seven great sages, Kashyapa, Atri, Vashishta, Vishwamitra, Gautama, Jamadagni, Bharadwaja, and before them the four other great sages, Sanaka, Sananda, Sanatana, Sanat Kumara, and the Manus, the progenitors of mankind, come from me, born from my mind, and all the living beings populating the various planets descend from them. So the Saptarishis, the Kumaras, they're all coming from Krishna, isn't it? So these are the Saptarishis: Kashyapa, Atri, Vashishta, Vishwamitra, Gautami, Jamadagni, Bharadwaja. And this is the four naked boys from whom all the Saptarishis and the and the Kumaras are coming. You guys remember from whom they are all coming? You want to guess?
Brahma.
Exactly. Hari Bol Vihan. Yes. And who created Brahma? Who is the personality who created Brahma?
Garbhodakshai Vishnu.
Right. So you all know the story now. So I don't. So Garbhodaksha Vishnu, who is none other than Karmadaksha Vishnu, and Karmadaksha Vishnu is none other than Krishna, isn't it? Right. So Krishna is the source of everything. So actually, I have a book called Vedic Cosmology. It's a big book. I thought I could show, but it's this book which is about all this. Is it visible? It's visible, isn't it? So,
A little bit.
so this it's actually it's little. So this is Vedic cosmology. This whole book is dealing about this only. We have nice videos in YouTube also regarding this. Some Prabhu, they showed a presentation here at RBC. So I got to see it. Uh, now we were talking about this, right? This is a shell of the Brahmanda, and on the top, most planet was Brahmaloka, isn't it? You guys remember where Brahma is sitting, and then Tapaloka, Janaloka, Maharloka, and Swargaloka. Maharloka till here it was their upper lokas. And then Swargaloka, Bhuvarloka, and Bhuloka are here. This is Bhumandala, right? This is like a plate, right? That is Bhumandala. And this whole set is what we saw. And below Bhumandala, there are the lower planetary systems, which are inside. There is Atala, Vitala, Sutala, Talatala, Mahatala, Rasatala, Pathala. And on everything is standing on whom? See, the Ananta Shesh. It's just one hood here. It has thousands of hoods to hold this. Okay? And actually, if Ananta Shesh is holding like this, it's like a disc, isn't it? The whole Bhumandala is a disc. You guys are catching what I'm telling? Okay. So from Ananta Shesh, this disc is standing. So there is a possibility of tilting, isn't it? So Ananta Shesh is there, Garbhodaksha Vishnu is sleeping, and Garbhodaksha Vishnu's above head, Ananta Shesh is there, who is covering Garbhodaksha Vishnu. I mean, who is on the head of Garbhodaksha Vishnu, and on his head, on his hoods, this Bhumandala is standing, right? This there is a possibility for now it's like this. There's a possibility of Bhumandala to tilt, isn't it? So that's why there are four elephants on four sides of Bhumandala, it's told. The four big elephants are sitting. How is it and how to imagine it? It's inconceivable for us at this point, but that's how it's told. And so that the disc is not moving. It's not tilting. Okay? And then there are many details also. Actually, for us from childhood, maybe I don't know what your teachers are telling you, whether the sun is revolving or the in Srimad Bhagavatam, we say here in our books from childhood, whatever I learned, it's told that it's sun centric, right? Solar centric, because we consider that sun is stationary and the earth is revolving around the sun. But in Vedic cosmology, it's told that actually the sun is moving and the earth is still. The earth is not moving at all. Only the thing that's revolving around its axis is the what was that? What was I was telling? I was telling it yesterday, right? Which is revolving around itself, and that's how everything is moving, right? What was the thing that's revolving around itself?
Like the chandelier.
Yes. What was the planet that's moving around itself?
Oh,
That's
the
how
pole star.
exactly pole star, right? And all the other planets are moving, and the Bhumandala, it's just there still, right? And so, and there are many details. I really love the explanation about how the sun is moving, and how the time is calculated. There are many details. Feels really nice to learn that subject, but it's a lot. But it's really nice, interesting piece. And there is Mount Meru. which is actually in the middle, right? And actually there is Loka mountain. There is some piece that we cannot see. And okay, there are many things in that area. See, we have the ocean of sugarcane juice, ocean of wine, ocean of curd milk, ocean of ghee butter, ocean of salt water. This is what we are in. See, we have many other things also. Prabhupada says no, and the ocean of fresh water. Yes, Udyat? Ocean of milk.
Mataji, where's
Yes,
the mountain? It's like in the middle where it says the mount middle, like in between.
yeah, it's actually in the middle. It's like a it does it that's how all the things are standing, right?
Yeah, I got it now.
Yeah. All these all these things have different elements. Now we have to see something above, no? We're not able to see with our eyes, isn't it? There should be something above us. Look, all these elements are subtle. Now we have earth as a gross element, so we can see only earthly things because our eyes are conditioned to that level only. We cannot see Brahma now. He comes, right? If we cannot see Narada Muni because their body is little different than us. So when we go to Brahmaloka, then we can see Brahma, isn't it? Did you all catch the point? Now the people are trying to go to the moon, but in the moon planet, the people will have a body that so that they can drink soma juice. So can we drink so much with our body? We cannot drink. So when we go to the planet also, we see only the rocks. We don't actually Prabhupada is suspects that whether how can rocks be there on the moon planet because their bodies and their way is completely different. Krishna gives the information that the persons who are in the moon planet they have a body that's suitable to drink soma juice, right? In the Swarga also. And then we know no from there they falls on the cloud, and from cloud they come down as a rain, and then they go into the grain, and that's how they enter into man, right? You remember that story of how the person falls down? Yeah. So there are many details in this. I can show next class a nice video on this. I saw it in YouTube recently. It's really nice. It's actually huge. Oh, right. So we'll see a nice. So this is the Garbhodaka Ocean, which is the great ocean on which Anantashesh is. It's Garbhodaksha Vishnu is sleeping, and Lakshmi Devi is there with Garbhodaksha Vishnu. And this is the shell of the Brahmanda, where we have 7 layers, right? And then above that, see all these are the other Brahmandas. In each Brahmanda, Garbhodaksha Vishnu is there, and he's doing different things. I mean, he has Brahma who is taking care. Here also we have the topmost realm where Brahmaji is there, and that's how the whole system is working. And where are we? We are here in the Bhuloka on this realm. So that's why there's another point. That's why the flights cannot go to the South Pole. Only flights can fly to the North Pole, but they cannot go to the South Pole because it's here, right? There's a more gravitational force, and I don't know which force it is. I don't want to speculate. I exactly don't know what's exact mechanism of actually the flights will go in. They cannot fly over the South Pole. That's why there is no system of going through the South. Okay. And then all these demigods are coming from Krishna, but Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Krishna himself. Okay. And we have here Karnadaksha Vishnu, Garbhodaksha Vishnu, Kshirodaksha Vishnu. These are all the Purusha avatars of Krishna. And we have Leela avatars of Krishna, Purusha avatars of Krishna, Manvantara avatars. Many avatars Krishnas have. Is Guna avatars. Many avatars that Krishna does. And all are coming from Krishna. It's told that Krishna is the main candle. From one candle we can light other candles also. But who is the main candle? Krishna is the main candle. Okay. We'll we'll stop here. We'll continue next class. वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय। श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। हरे कृष्णा हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। हरि बोल। So, yes, Vihan, which song today?